Thank you, Naya. This meeting is, the meeting for the Joint Public Safety Committee today is July the 8th, 2025. The current time is 1:03. Our first item of business is to review and approve the minutes of June 10th. If there are no additional corrections to the minutes, we'll entertain a motion to approve as written.
I move for approval.
Second, all in favor?
Uh-huh.
All right, Detective Langford, call up the first item for me, please. Campbell, I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Officer Campbell, call up the first item for me, please.
Chair, we're gonna call Third's Grocery, 1403 Third Street North, Whitney, Matthews.
Okay, is the applicant here? Step to the mic and state your name and address for the record, please.
Whitney Matthews, 1403 3rd Street North, Birmingham, Alabama, 35204.
Okay, this is a application for a beer off premises and wine off premises. The applicant presented to the Indian Ridge neighborhood on 626 for a license application. The neighborhood, there was 11 people in attendance and 11 supported this item. Detective Campbell, is there any incidents at this location?
No incidents.
Mr. Law, is the applicant in compliance with zoning?
Yes, they do meet zoning requirements.
Ms. Brown, does the applicant owe any taxes and revenue to the city?
The applicant is in good standing with taxes and revenue.
All right, Councilor Moore, you have any questions for the applicant?
I have no questions. I move for approval.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, that item passes. The council agenda will send it to the full council for a vote. It passed out of committee.
Oh.
We're gonna send it to the city council for the final vote.
Thank you.
Okay.
Is that all?
That's it.
Thank you.
Detective Campbell, can you call up the next item for me, please?
Chair, we're gonna call D-Spot, 524 19th Street, Ansley, Lynette Peters.
Ms. Peters, state your name and address for the record. Is the applicants here, or you represent the applicant?
I represent the applicant.
Okay.
Lynette Peters, 631 Pinewood Avenue, Bessemer, Alabama, 35020.
Hey, Detective Campbell, is any incidents at this location?
No incidents.
Hey, Mr. Lowe, does the applicant meet zoning?
Yes, property zone B3, and they do meet zoning requirements.
Ms. Brown, are they in good standing with taxes and revenue?
Yes, the applicant is in good standing with taxes and revenue.
Is anyone here to speak for or against this item? And Ms. Peters, you're here. Power of attorney. Can you tell us about this venture?
It's gonna be a nightclub, well, a lounge, not a nightclub, because she don't have a dance floor. Saturday, and then from Sunday, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Okay.
Hey, you
That's
call them
supposed to
hours
be
again?
Thursday to
What's
Saturday.
those hours again? What?
It's gonna be Thursday through Saturday, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. And then Friday through Sunday, Sunday, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Open, she might do brunch, but that's it. She'll be closed by 11 on Sundays.
Okay.
And that'll be only if she get a crowd, because it's another, venue.
Okay, you got questions for the applicant, Councilor Moore?
I'm just, yes, thank you, Madam Chair. I'm just curious, what were the reasons that the 4 people opposed? Do you know?
He died.
Second,
Polaris died.
I was saying the 4 people that were in attendance at the neighborhood association meeting, do you know why they opposed?
Oh, no, I didn't attend the neighborhood association.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I move for approval.
Okay,
Madam Chair.
well, let me just say this for the record, but the applicant attended the Ansley neighborhood meeting, and that would have been on last month, but they don't have a date here, so 19 were in attendance, 4 opposed, and 15 support, so second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, that item passes. Ms. Peters, will tell your client that we'll be sending it to the Council agenda for a vote.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Detective Campbell, can you call the next item up for me, please?
Chair, we're gonna call 35 Bar and Grill, 512 Reverend Abraham Woods Jr. Boulevard, Suite B, Lakeisha Sealman.
Okay, Ms. Sims, state your name and address for the record.
Lakeisha Sealman, 512 Reverend Abraham Woods Jr. Boulevard, Suite B, Birmingham, Alabama, 35204.
Detective Campbell, any incidents at this location?
No incidents.
Mr. Lowe, does the applicant meet zoning?
Property zone B2, general business.
Ms. Brown, are they in good standing with taxes and revenue?
Yes, they are in good standing with taxes and revenue.
Okay, is anyone here to speak for or against this item?
I'm here.
Okay, I'm sorry, give me your name again.
Lakeisha Sealman.
Ms. Stillman, tell us about this venture.
This is going to be an establishment, secure and welcoming environment at all times with safety and priority as the customers and employees. Our hours of operation will be Monday, 4 to 10 p.m., Tuesday, 4 to 10. We're closed on Wednesdays, Thursdays, 4 to 12 a.m., Friday and Saturday, 4 p.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday from noon to 9 p.m. Age requirement is 35 years and older, no exceptions. The identification check, all customers must present a valid ID before entry. The age requirement will be strictly enforced. All bags and purses will be searched with no exceptions. Alarm system, we have a monitor alarm system with ADT that's in place to ensure prompt responses. And we've also looked into adding real-time for the real-time crime. And we have cameras, 6 on the inside, 2 on the outside with continuous recording for all activities.
Okay, so you do plan to use Connect?
That's
Have you
correct.
talked to Detective Langford about connecting your camera system?
We've
to
already spoke
Connect?
with someone, yes.
Okay. Councilor Moore, you have questions for the applicant?
No, ma'am. I see that you have your safety plan. I'm curious, well, I do have a question. I'm curious. So what type of food are you all gonna be serving?
On grill food, we're gonna have chicken, pork chop, fish, catfish, shrimp, Philly cheesesteaks, brunch, lamb chops, shrimp grits, a variety.
Okay.
So you
All right.
got to come and taste.
Worst question to ask when you hungry, man. Okay. Well, I move for approval.
Second, all in favor?
Huh?
Did I ask Ms. Brown whether they in good standing with Texas? I just want to make sure. All right. Ms., I'm sorry, give me your last name again.
Stillman.
Stillman, that item passes the committee, and we're going to send it to the full council for a vote.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Next item, please, Detective Campbell.
We're gonna call, Chair, we're gonna call Highland Chevron, 2188 Highland Avenue South, Abdullah Bayobar.
State your name and address for the record, please.
Yes, my name is Abdullah Barbad, 2188 Highland Avenue, 35205.
Okay. Detective Campbell, any incidents at this location?
No incidents.
Mr. Lowe, does the applicant meet zoning?
Property zone B2, and they do meet zoning requirements.
Ms. Brown, are they in good standing with taxes and revenue?
Yes, they are in good standing with taxes and revenue.
Is anyone here to speak for or against this item? All right, the applicant presented to the 5 Points South neighborhood on June the 17th. 3 were in attendance, 3 supported, no opposition. The neighborhood supports the application. Councilor Moore, do you have questions for the applicant?
No questions. I move for approval.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, that item passes the council, Public Safety Committee, and we'll send it to the full council for a vote.
Okay.
We're gonna send it to the next, to the council for the final vote.
Okay.
You passed the committee.
Thank you.
Thank you. Detective Campbell, can you call up the next item for me, please?
Chair, we're gonna call Circle K Store, 2709337. We need some verification on the address, and we call it Amanda Schaffner.
All right, state your name and address for the record, please.
Amanda Schaffner. The address is 1901 Finley Boulevard, Birmingham, Alabama, 35234.
Detective Campbell, I'm sorry, Detective Campbell, any incidents at this location?
No incidents.
Mr. Lowe, does the applicant meet zoning requirements?
Property zone Z2, and they do meet zoning requirements.
Ms. Brown, are they in good standing with taxes and revenue?
Yes, they are in good standing with taxes and revenue.
Is there anyone here to speak for or against this item? All right. They presented to the North Birmingham Neighborhood Association. They don't have a date, so I'm going to safely say that it was last month. 15 were in attendance, 0 opposed, and 11 supported. Councilor Moore, do you have questions for Ms.?
No, ma'am, I move for approval.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, Amanda, that passes the committee, and we'll send it to the full council for a vote.
Thank you.
Thank you. Detective Campbell, the next item, plean
Chair, we're gonna call Opulence Drag Lounge, 2012 Magnolia Avenue South, Unit R1/R2, Birmingham, Alabama, 35205, Scott Charby.
Good job.
State your name and address for the record, please.
Scott Sharby, 2012 Magnolia Avenue South, Unit R1,
Okay.
35205.
Detective Campbell, any incident at this location?
No incidents.
Mr. Lowe, does the applicant meet zoning?
Property zone B3 and they do meet zoning requirements.
Ms. Brown, are they in good standing with taxes and revenue?
Yes, they are in good standing with taxes and revenue.
Anyone here to speak for or against this item? Seeing none, the applicant met with the 5 Point South neighborhood on June the 17th. 3 were in attendance, 3 supported. There is no opposition. The neighborhood supports the application. Councilor Moore, do you have questions for the applicant?
I was looking for the safety
Safety
plan.
plan. Go behind
I see the,
City of Birmingham. The next, it's gonna be the next item. See it?
okay,
Okay.
got you. So 7 days a week, 10
Yes.
a.m. to 2 a.m.?
Yeah, correct. We'll just be a restaurant during the day, and at 7 o'clock, we turn into 21 plus and have entertainment, different venue, different events.
Got you. All right, I move for approval.
Okay. Talk to me about your, security that you have for the establishment and do you plan to connect with the, real-time crime center?
Yeah, so we've installed 8 cameras, 6 inside, 2 outside. We've also we'll have staff, security staff on site, both inside and outside during the 7 PM and onward hours. And I will happily, I don't know exactly what the process is to do that, but yes, we can definitely do that, to hook that up. And, yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay, talk to Detective Fikes Langford, any of those gentlemen over at, there to talk to them about connecting your system to the real-time crime center.
Perfect.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, that item passes. The Public Safety Committee will send it to the full council for a vote.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Detective Campbell, could you call the next applicant up for me, please?
Chair, we're gonna call Pink Lantern, 2400 First Avenue North, Suite 1, J. Smith.
Okay, state your name and address for the record, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Danny Lee.
And hi, everyone. My name is Clay Freeman, and we are the co-owners of Pink Lantern, which will be located at 2400 First Avenue North, Suite 1, Birmingham, Alabama, 35203.
Detective Campbell, any incidents at this location?
No incidents.
Mr. Lowe, does the applicant meet zoning?
Property zone B4 Central Business District and they do meet zoning requirements.
Ms. Brown, are they in good standing with taxes and revenue?
Yes, they are in good standing with taxes and revenue.
Okay, anybody here to speak for or against this item? Seeing none, the applicant met with the Central City Neighborhood Association on 6/17. 5 were in attendance, 5 supported, this venture. Councilor Moore, you have questions for the applicant?
So this will be a coffee shop.
Yes, it's gonna be the coffee shop during the day, so we're strictly gonna sell coffee from 7 to 4 PM. And after that is we're gonna have like a Genesis and Imperious, and on the light in the coffee shop gonna turn pink, and that we're gonna start to sell cocktail after that.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I just saw Vietnamese style coffee and I was like, wait a minute, what y'all doing here?
We're big fans.
Cool. All right. I've never had Vietnamese style coffee, so sounds cool. I move for approval.
Okay, talk to me about your public safety plan and, your security.
Yes, so we will have 3 cameras located within the space, and so it should be listed in our safety plan. We'll have one at the entrance of the shop facing as folks walk in and catch everyone who is at the bar. It'll catch all of our bartenders and patrons. We'll also have one in the south corner seating area, which will capture the main area of the indoor section of the premises. And then we'll also have one in the back, which is where we don't have a full kitchen, we just have a warming kitchen, so that's where our staff will primarily be, so we'll have that area as well. But we'll also have security at the front door, and we'll train our employees to check IDs when alcohol sales begin. Yeah.
What's the hours of operation again?
Say again?
Hours of operation?
Oh, we will be operating 7 days a week. So every single day, for the most part, will be 7 a.m. With the transition at 4 p.m. to cocktails, and then we'll be open until midnight. The exception to that is on on Fridays and Saturdays, we'll be open until 2 a.m. And then on Sundays, we will have slightly abbreviated hours with starting at 8 a.m. going till midnight.
Okay. And then also, I want you to talk to Detective Langford and Detective Campbell about the connecting your system to the real-time crime center. All right?
Sure can.
All right, second the motion, all in favor?
Aye.
All right. All right, that item passes the Public Safety Committee and send it to the full council for a vote.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right. Detective Campbell, the final item, please.
Chair, we're calling Peace of Grace, 2212 Mars Avenue, Suite 105, Ryan O'Hare.
Okay. State your name and address for the record, please.
Ryan O'Hara, 2212 Morris Avenue, Suite 105, 35203.
Okay. Detective Campbell, any incidents at this location?
No incidents.
Mr. Lowe, does the applicant meet zoning?
Property is Zone B4 Central Business District, and they do meet zoning requirements.
Ms. Brown, are they in good standing with taxes and revenue?
Yes, they are in good standing with taxes and revenue.
Anybody here to speak for or against this item? Seeing none, the applicant met with the Central City Neighborhood Association on 6/17. 5 were in attendance and 5 supported. Councilor Moore, do you have any questions for the applicant?
No questions. I'll just say that I was very sad when Helene and her husband left the city. But I'm glad to know that Peace of Grace is, still continuing to go forward and it's in good hands. And so I actually just got a chance to come by there this past weekend. So
Awesome.
I love the food.
Thank you.
So yeah, but I move for approval.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, that item passes the Public Safety Committee, and we'll send it to the full council for a vote.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. New and old business? Having none.
I move for adjournment.
Second, all in favor?